Okay, this man using this ID attempted to scam me. I lost over $500 in this Cash App scam. When I first got to Flip, he and another gentleman offered me this gentleman here, Mark Larive. I don't know if this is really him or this is a fake ID that he's using, but I think it's really him, but I'm not sure. But anyway, if someone named Mark Larive from Flip is trying to tell you that they ask you if you get $10,000 in your Cash App, what will you do with it? Run the other way, because I didn't. I was curious to see how it worked. I thought maybe it was legit, and it turned out to be a major scam. So I'm gonna tell you all about it right here. Okay, so the first thing that Mark Larive did is he told me, after I told him, sure, I'd love $10,000 and I could use it for paying expenses and things like that. He said, okay, all you have to do is pay $100, and then it's actually $200, but you can pay the remaining $100 out of the $10,000 after you get it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'll try that, So I pay the $100, and immediately he sends. Hold on a second. So immediately after I pay the $100, he sends me to this other guy, his boss, and he talks to me on my text message. He gives me his text message information, and he goes by the name Control Freak. I think it's like 0048 or something. But if you see someone with an email Control Freak, run the other way. So anyway, this guy told me I had to pay $100 more before I will get the money. So I was like, well, your Mark explained that I only had to pay $100. And then he goes and says, oh, well, he shouldn't have done that. And I'm angry at him. And he says that he shouldn't have done that and whatever. So I was like, well, you guys are like a house divided against yourself. You can't stand. Anyway, so I paid the other 100. And then immediately after that, and I clarified, no, after this 100, I'm not going to pay anything anymore. I just wait for the money. Yeah. He agrees. So I did it. And then he immediately says, okay, there's been a delay fee because it took some time to do it. And he says, now there's a delay fee of $147. And I'm like, well, I'm not paying this, And then time went by, and that's when I was able to get this client that Mark Larive had worked with. It may or may not have been a setup, but he gave me his ID number with the address cleared off so I couldn't see it. And I showed that to them, and I said, look, if you don't deliver on your promise, I don't like being lied to. If you don't deliver on your promise, I'll post this ID with the name scammer on it, and I'll make videos of it, which is what I'm doing now. And they seemed scared, so I thought maybe I got them. But in retrospect, this might be someone else's ID. I don't know. But I looked up Mark Larive on the internet. I couldn't find anything about him, so it might be the real thing. Anyway, after I threatened to put the ID online, he lowered the price to $55. And I said, okay, now after the $55, that's it, right? I just wait for the money. He says, yes, that's all. There won't be any more. So I pay the $55, and then he shows me this. Oh, yeah. So, no, the 147 was for, like, he showed me this image. It said 99.9% verified, right? So stupid. And there's like, it needs 0.1% more verification. And they said, in order for this 0.1%, we need $147. So after I got him down to the 55, then he says there's been a delay fee, and the delay fee is $78, and that's for the delay that it took. And I just, at this point, I'm just morbidly curious to see how far these guys can take this. So, I don't like losing money, but I'd rather lose all my money once at a scam than taking it half-ass and trying and never knowing for sure if it's a scam or not. So I wanted to make sure that it was a scam. And so I paid the $78. And again, he said he guaranteed me there'd be no more funds requested of me. And then after I paid the delay fee, there was something. He showed me this image of my Cash App and saying that it was a suspicious account. Like, my Cash App is suspicious? Aha, sure. And so he said in order to clear it, I needed to pay another, I think it was like a $48 fee or something. And he said, that'll be it. And then you won't have to pay any more. And then, so I paid that. And then he said it still didn't go through. And This just happened on and on and on. It happened literally 5 times. They promised me there would be no more funds, and sometimes they would actually swear to God or swear. I think Mark Larive actually swore on his life a few times that there'd be no more fees. So these guys are just evil, 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 and they will do anything they can to rob you of your money. After some point, he says, "Oh, it's just not going to go through. We're going to have to do Trust Wallet, and we'll send the Bitcoin to you on Trust Wallet, and we just need another $48 for that." I'm like, you know what? And Mark had already previously said, "I promise you that if there are any additional fees after this delay fee, I will handle it. I will take care of it," right? And so I go back to Mark and I say, "Look, your boss is saying I have to pay more money for Trust Wallet, so take care of it." And he's like, "Well, I can only pay half, but I'll talk to Control Freak, and he'll let you know that I paid half, and then you can pay the other half." So, yeah, you're probably thinking I'm an idiot right now, and I am, but I had to know for certain how far people will go to get money, so I can avoid these situations in the future. Anyway, I paid like $30 more after that, and he said it's going to go to your Trust Wallet. I said, "No, just wait for the money to go in Trust Wallet." I said, "Yes." And then he gets back to me the next day, right? And he starts asking me all these questions about my Cash App. I'm like, "Why are we dealing with Cash App again? I thought we were doing this in Trust Wallet." I was like, "This is just something I have to know." He wouldn't tell me. He just kept on. He was sneaky about it, And finally, he asked my email address for Cash App. And I was like, "What do you need that for?" And he's like, I need to clear something of the payment or something." So I give him my email address, thinking, it was a little bit risky, but and I may be incurring more scams because of it. But I decided to do it, and he then said, "I'll be sending you a code to do what I need to do." And and at that point, I was like, "Okay, this is ridiculous." Nobody gets your email address and then sends you a code for Cash App unless they want to commandeer the account and hijack your whole freaking account. So at that point, I said, "Look, that's it. I'm done. Your story's going on Flip, and then later on TikTok. I'm going to put this on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and all the major social media networks, just to warn people about the Cash App Flip." Now I know how it works. They start you with a promise of a little bit of money that's going to give you this huge reward, and then as soon as you pay it, they will ask for more. They always find a way. They'll come up with some excuse or some reason why you have to pay more, and every time they'll get you more and more until finally they want to just commandeer your whole freaking account. So don't trust it. Don't trust Mark Larive if he talks to you on Flip and says, "What would you do if you got $10,000 in your Cash App Flip account?" I saw the other accounts that they're dealing with. They're saying they kept saying, "Oh, we're dealing with paying payouts, and we're working on paying out people." And yeah, right, you're dealing with stealing from people's funds. So yeah, I don't know how many people are in their operation. And again, I'm not certain that Mark Larive's ID is really, if that's really Mark Larive, or if he's just using that ID that he stole from someone else. But he does have a Facebook account too, I saw, but it's pretty sketchy. There's only 12 friends on it, and it was just started a few months ago. And all the contacts on his list are very beautiful women that have no histories of their own, no posts, barely anything. So yeah, I just stay away from the whole thing if you want to save yourself a huge hassle. Anyway, that's my piece. I hope you guys stay away from the scammers. Good luck. Have a great day.